Hello, good morning, Aida. How is
Good morning.
going on?
I'm fine.
How was
I
your day? Well, how did you start the day? Did you take your kids to school?
my husband helped me with they
Taking.
taking for school, and
Ah, all the
I
days?
mm, what?
All the days?
Yes, yes, and I stay in home for take the class.
Ah, okay. Did you work?
Yes, I work as in home office.
Ah, do you
Office,
do home office?
yes,
Okay, and how do you feel doing a home office? You have a lot of advantages, right?
yes. It's more it's easiest, and you have to go an office and
Avo-
dress, yes, and dress with sweet or something.
yeah, you avoid all the traffic.
Exactly, sí, exactly. And you you can you can eat and drink a lot of water, something.
Mm-hmm. And what do you do in your work?
Sales, sales. I sell insurance card.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And is it difficult? I mean, because you need to have a like a specific number of sellings, right?
Selling insurance card. Uh, mm, isn't difficult. Don't no doesn't difficult, teacher,
No?
because
Mhm.
it's the same all the time. Just difficult is the clientes. ¿Cómo se dice, teacher?
The customers?
The customers. Yes, it's difficult because they they don't pay on time,
Mhm.
and you have to call
Call
all
them
the
all
time.
the time.
Call them
Uh,
all the time for remember the.
and how many hours do you work? I mean, at what hour do you start working and finish?
I'm start working um mm, 10 o'clock.
At
So
10
so
o'clock?
yes, and I finish at I finish at 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think that you have a lot of advantages if you work at home.
Yes, it's the new way for work.
Yeah, it's the new one. I agree with you. So thank you for sharing this. Aida, welcome, Evelyn. Let's start with the session from today. We have been working with phrasal verbs, and I remember that in some classes I told you that it's important to make like a list of phrasal verbs. In that way, you can start using them wherever you want. And if you have also the meaning of the phrasal verbs, you know when you can use them. So, what we are gonna do is that we are gonna have this short game, and in this game, you are gonna find some phrasal verbs like broke down, call off, put on, took off. So what you are gonna try to do is to try to find where can you use the phrasal verbs that are in here according to the sentences that are in this exercise. Okay. I what I ask you to do is to read the sentences and then try to figure out what phrasal verbs can you use for each sentence. I will send the exercise by here in the chat that we have at Zoom, and try to do this exercise and let me know the final result that you obtain. Please, can you do it, Aida? I have sent the link.
Okay, teacher.
Eve, as you finish the exercise, please send me the final score that you obtain, please.
Sorry, teacher, my computer turned off. I don't know.
Don't worry, I will send one more time the link. Try to do this exercise with the phrasal verbs that are in here, please. And when you finish, just send me the final score that you obtain.
Yes, teacher, please. Thank you.
Teacher, I have to drag the image with the line.
Yeah,
I can't.
you can't. And if you can't,
Yes.
um, no, to the space like this. Can you see? You need to drag and then you are gonna have it. Can you see?
I can drag. Yes, I
Are you working in a computer or in a
know
cell phone?
in iPad.
Maybe sometimes when you are working with an iPad, this platform doesn't work well. So just
Okay,
maybe what we can do is to grade the answers in order and then send me that here
okay,
on the chat. Mhm.
okay. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Eve. I see your results. Are you ready, Aida?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
In the moment I send the answers.
Okay. Here we have the answers, okay? The correct answers. Turn on, that's an easy one that you can start using, or well, I think that we use this one when we are at home. Write it down is another phrasal verb. Put on, instead of saying where, you can use now put on, and it's a separable phrasal verb. Then we have class of. I know or I remember that we saw this phrasal verb on the class, in is to assist when you go all the days to class. Then we have clean up. Also, there is an easy phrasal verb. Getting is when you are gonna enter to a car or to a house, whatever you want, but you are gonna enter. Then we have break down. It's when your car is not working. And took off is when you decide to use a different shoes, when maybe when you are at home. And also took off is a phrasal verb that is separable. Okay, so you can take from here the phrasal verbs that you don't know, and you can start using them. Okay, please try to make your list. I think that the list will help you a lot. Okay, so now go back to the book. We are working on page number 27. Welcome back, Alma. And what we are gonna do here is that we are gonna try to work with the exercise number 7 that says choose the correct option to complete the sentences. In two of the sentences, both options are correct. And here, what we need to do is that we need to decide which phrasal verb can we use. Remember that yesterday we said that we can find 4 rules when we are working with the phrasal verbs. One of these rules is that we can have a phrasal verb without an object, and here we have the examples. Also, we can have a phrasal verb with an object but is separable. That means that we need to write first the verb, and then we are going to have an object, and then we are going to have the next part of the phrasal verb. For example, try the dress on. The dress is the object. Or turn it down. Turn is the phrasal verb, it is the object, and down is one more time part of the phrasal verb. Another rule that we can have in the phrasal verbs maybe is that when we have it with an object but is not separable. Example, looking for, it's the phrasal verb, and then we have the object that is my phone. This is non-separable. Another example, do without coffee. We have the phrasal verb do without, and then we have coffee, there is the object. And finally, we have phrasal verbs with 3 words, and those 3 words are non-separable. Example, run out of is the phrasal verb, and then we have the object that is sugar. And look forward to is the phrasal verb, and Fridays is the object. Okay, here there is not a rule that you need to apply. The only thing that you need to know is the phrasal verb. So that means that you need to learn them by heart, the memoria. Okay, and if you learn them by heart, you will know if it's separable or non-separable. Okay, so let's try to do this exercise number 7. Okay, so I will give you some minutes to try to answer them, and then we are gonna check the answers. Okay, got it, Aida, Alma, and Evelyn?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so please try to do it. Check the ones, for example, I have in the first one. Take after my father or take my father after. Just remember if the phrasal verb take after is separable or non-separable. If you know the answer, you will know what option is the correct one. Okay, so start working, please. Can we check now the answers? Are you ready?
I got it, teacher.
Ready?
Yes.
Alma, Eve, can we check now?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you don't have the answers yet, don't worry. We are gonna try to do it together, okay? So at number 1, take after is separable or non-separable.
Non-separable.
None.
So that means that we can just take after my father.
Yes.
Okay. Number 2, we have the verb, the phrasal verb, turn the lights off or turn off the lights. Separable or non-separable?
Separable.
Turn the lights off. Okay. We have to get off the bus or get the bus off. Separable or non-separable?
Non-separable.
Mhm.
Those jeans are great. Do you want to try them on or try on them? Separable or non-separable?
Separable.
Try them on. Okay. Are you looking forward the party to or looking forward to the party? Separable or non-separable?
I don't know the number 5.
No? Alma, Eve, any idea about this one?
Looking forward, looking forward to the party.
Mhm.
So is non-separable?
Inseparable.
Okay. I'm going to throw out my old coat or throw my old coat out. Separable or non-separable?
Separable.
Separable. So that means that is this one. Okay. I won't put up your behavior with or put up with your behavior. Separable or non-separable?
I don't know.
Non-separable.
Non-separable.
Non-separable. Okay, so that means that is this one. And finally, the last one. Pick it up or pick up it. Separable or non-separable?
Pick it up.
No.
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's check if we were correct. Here we have the answers. Just let me submit because here we need to record. If you have the chance, you can do it at home, okay? We have that we were correct. In some cases, there are some phrasal verbs that can be separable and non-separable. They can be in the two categories, okay? But here we have take after is a verb, a phrasal verb that is not separable. Turn the lights off is a separable. So what you have to do is only to learn them, okay? Lo que tienes que hacer es solo aprendértelos and that's all. That's the key. Okay, so questions about the meaning about the phrasal verbs that are in this exercise?
No.
No questions? Okay, remember, make your list with the phrasal verbs that we are checking. And then you can start working with them, right? Okay, so now let's go to the exercise number 8 that says complete the questionnaire with the best answer for you. And here we have the question that says, when you go on vacation, do you usually? And here we have 8 questions that you are gonna help me to try to answer. So we have at number 1, when you go on vacation, do you usually look forward to going away or look forward to getting back? What could be the option here? A or B?
B.
B? Look forward to getting back. Okay. Number 2, when you go on vacation, do you usually look up information before you go or figure it out when you get there? This is more like personal. Try to do it, and then we are gonna try to answer the questions, okay?
Okay.
You just need to decide, what do you do when you go on vacations? So that means that here we are gonna have different answers. Just 1 minute. Okay, did you have the questions now? Did you choose the correct ones for you?
Yes, teacher, I choose.
Yeah? Okay, Aida, Alma, and Eve, did you choose the questions for you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, and Alma?
Sí, teacher.
Yeah? Okay, so now you are gonna answer the questions, but what you are gonna do is that you will try to make like a short presentation, okay? For this exercise, what you are gonna do is that you are gonna present the answers for this question, and you can use PowerPoint, Canva, Word, but you need to show us something, okay? Maybe you can show us a photo about your last vacations, okay? And you are gonna answer the questions that are in here. Example, I'm gonna talk about myself, okay? I will start with the first question that I choose, that it was, when you go on vacation, do you usually look forward to going away? That's the one that I choose. And I always try to do this, so I will explain. Okay, when I go on vacation, I always try to look forward to going away, because I think that is important to know where can you go, and what kind of places can I visit when I go to specific places. And then I will try to answer question number 2 that says, when you go on vacation, do you usually, and here I choose look up information before you go. So when I decide the place that I will visit, I always look up for information, because if I have this, I can visit the places that I have researched, and I don't need to do it in the place that I am. So you need to answer all the questions that are in here, but try to use the phrasal verbs that are in the questions, okay? Aida, Alma, and Neve,
Yes, teacher.
it's clear? Yeah? Okay, so please, so that means that we have 8 questions, so I need 8 answers, but try to give me the answers not in questions, instead of try to do it like in a casual conversation, okay?
Okay. Okay,
You are
teacher.
gonna tell me about this. Alma, Eve, questions?
No, teacher.
No, Alma?
No, teacher. In
No?
this moment, no.
Okay, just remember, use the phrasal verbs, please. And I think that I can give you like 5 minutes or 8 minutes for this activity. Okay, and then we can start with the presentations. If you have any question of how can you use the phrasal verb in a sentence, please feel free to ask and I can help you.
What do you do in teacher?
In what,
In this activity?
in this,
Yes.
yeah, first in this activity, you choose the best question for you. The questions are according to you, according to the things that you do when you decide to go on vacation. Example, when you go on vacation, Alma, do you eat out once or twice, or do you go back to the same restaurant every day when you go on vacation?
Letter B.
Letter B. Okay, so now you are gonna tell me. When I go on vacation, I always go back to the same restaurant every day because the food is delicious and I don't want to taste any other because I don't want to have bad experiences. And
Okay.
that's all. Okay. At number 7, for example, when you go on vacation, do you get around by cart or do you do without a cart and use public transportation?
Letter A.
Letter A. Okay, so you are gonna tell me. When I go on vacation, I try to get around by car because it's more easily, and I can go wherever I want, and I spend only in gasoline, and that's all.
Okay.
Mhm.
Got. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Yes, I get up. Get.
If someone is ready, you can start telling me your answers. Nope, no one is ready yet. Who wants to start, Aida or Eve? Ready, or do you need like more minutes?
More minutes, teacher.
Okay. Ready? Aida, are you ready?
Yes, teacher, I just send the the presentation of in PowerPoint.
Okay, you don't need to send it. Just you can share. Remember that here in Zoom, we have the option
Yes.
compartir pantalla.
Uh, I see the class in the iPad and
Okay. Okay, just send it and I can show and I can share for you.
yes. Mm.
Okay, Alma, just let me know when you are ready. Okay. Where are you gonna send the presentation, Aida? By the WhatsApp?
Yes, teacher, I
I,
send it.
I haven't received it. Yes. Ah, done. Okay. So do you wanna be the first one?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Just let me open it. Well, let me see if I can open it because in my computer. Okay. Let me see. No, I think that it. No, I think that I can't. Just let. Ah, no. Yeah. Go ahead, Aida.
Okay, my presentation is about the last vacation. It was in October 2023. I was visiting Orizaba, Veracruz. I always planning for the rest days. I always travel in own car because I like save the money and can travel all the family, and I always eat in the same restaurants because uh, I choose the best options, um, and I don't want have a surprise with the food or the price. Then and so that I eat in the same restaurants. Mhm. I visit I'm planning the place for visiting in family. Okay,
Okay.
that's it, teacher.
Very good, Aida. Perfect. Yeah, I agree with you when you said about the food. We don't want surprises because sometimes when you want to try a different restaurant,
Yes.
you have like a huge problem. Thank you so much, Aida. Someone else? Eve, Alma, who said me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Eve, please go ahead.
Mm, mm. When I go on vacation, do
I usually
I usually mm, look forward to going away, because um it's important to it's important pass to time the when my family and the in where in my last vacation we visited Acapulco, and it's important look up information before when go
when I
on
go,
sorry
when I go,
when I go when I go because is is usually the search information the new place or new activities. Um, come up with a plan for each day, and because I like the all days go in go for new activities, for new experience in the destination. Show out at work after a few days rest because the I when go on vacation, they return to the activities, the normal activities. I tired or a little tired. I prefer the rest and go normally days in work or activities.
Uh-huh.
Get up early every day or wake up late and relax. It's depending the destination or the activities in the rest of the day. Eat on once or twice because is incredible gastronomy or the typical plats in the region.
Typical food.
Typical food in the region or the smell of
The meal. Ah,
the
the
meal.
smell or meal?
The two.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
And go what do without a car and use public transport because it's more easily.
Uh-huh.
Depends in the visit place is more practical the public and more or less the transportation, the public transportation.
See. Okay.
Finally, tell your friends into doing what you want to do because I prefer the investigate
To
after
research. To
search
research.
to research
Mhm.
and the the experience is more great in the destination or the in the vacations.
Okay.
And that's all.
That's all. Thank you so much, Eve. Yeah, when I go on vacation, when you mentioned something like the get up early, I try to do it because in that way you can visit or you have like the time to visit the places that you have researched. Alma, I think that you will be the last one, but tomorrow you will present because we don't have time. Okay, so don't worry. Prepare your presentation and tomorrow I will start with you. Is that okay? Can you hear me, Alma? So Aida and Evan.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah,
Yes, teacher.
okay. In
Sorry.
the meantime, don't worry. Please try to practice the phrasal verbs today because tomorrow we are gonna do an activity with more phrasal verbs, okay? That will be all for today. See you tomorrow morning. Have an excellent day.
Yes, teacher. An
Bye
Alexa.
bye.
Thank you,
Thank
teacher. Yes.